I had felt terrible and I was so sick to the point where I had no energy to even try to find another way to call this man back. All I could do, literally, to physically get myself better was sleep. I was in the bed for the rest of that day and the entire next day. So now here it is, 2 days later, and I'm still sick. And I'm having all those symptoms, and in my head, I'm like, oh no, am I pregnant? Instant panic mode. Now I'm thinking back to when I had went to the hospital and if I had took a test while I was there, and I didn't. I was freaking out because I was like, there's just no way that this could be. It had been a couple days and I was telling myself that I might be unblocked now. So I texted him and I said, hey, did you? And me. The message didn't deliver for a couple minutes, so I'm like, okay, let me call. So I called. It only had rung twice, and then it had went to voicemail, in which I know that means that I'm still blocked. I had felt slightly better, but I wasn't all the way recovered, and I knew the best thing for me to do for my health was to try to get another day's of rest before I tried to put so much energy into trying to contact this man. So I rested for the rest of that day, but that next morning when I woke up, I was on it, bright and early, 6 a.m. I had never seen any of his social medias before, but the Facebook dating profile. So now I'm like, let's get on Instagram and try to find him. Of course, I only had this name that he's going by, so I typed that into the search bar and his page pops up. When I seen his page and seen the pictures of this lavish lifestyle that he's supposedly living, I was getting furious because I'm thinking to myself, if he has all this money, why is he acting like this? It was early, but I didn't care. I had called him and I texted him, and this is what I said. I kept calling back to back because I was trying to wake him up because I knew it was early. I waited all day for a response, and I did not get one. My thoughts, my conscience, everything going crazy. So now I'm like, yeah, you need to double down and do your detective work and find this man. I get on Google every day. I Google everything for any little thing. I'm a Google freak. I get on Google, Google his name. Only thing that came up was his Instagram page and his YouTube. I'm scrolling, I'm looking, I'm trying to find anything related to him with this name that he's going by, but I didn't find anything. I even did the Google photo search. I took his photos, tried to put it in the Google search to try to find him. Could not find nothing. I even took his number and searched it on Google. And when I did that, the name that popped up that was supposedly attached to this number or had ties to this number was a different name than this so-called name that he's going by. So now I'm feeling defeated and like I'm never going to be able to find this man. But I knew if you want to find this man, you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do. And that's hire a private investigator. So now I'm back on Google, but this time I'm looking up PIs. And I had came across a couple before I had talked to one who had a very reasonable price. And I told them that I would be giving them a call back if I needed them. It was the end of the week and I was feeling a lot better, so I ended up going home that day. When I made it home, I downloaded another text-free app and I tried to call him again. This time when I download a text-free app, I'm using a number with the Ohio area code because on the first night when we met, he had told me that he had family in Ohio. So I figured if I use an Ohio area code that he would answer, thinking that it was somebody that he knew. I called, it rung a couple times, and he answered. I instantly asked, why did you block me? Why are you not hitting me back? What's going on? He replies to me and says, man, I just blocked 6 motherfuckers. Who is this? I said, the girl who you owe money. I told you days ago that I was sick and that I would hit you up when I felt better. It's Tay. And then I said, you blocked me right when we got off the phone. Why was that? This man hung up. Of course, I tried to call back. No answer. That's when I reached back out to the private investigator.